This is page 36. This is the one at the bottom. Now this one is in 6/8 time, and 6/8 time is a rather versatile time signature. It can do different things depending on the mood or how fast you go or how you want to feel it or whatever. It can change on you. The others are pretty much it. I mean, 3/4 time is just a 1 2 3 1 2 3 or 2/4 1 2 1 2 1 2. They're pretty limited as to what you can do with them, but 6/8 time can do different things. Now, it is possible, even, believe it or not, in 6/8 time, you could feel it in 3. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3. In that case, they would beam the eighth notes in twos, 2 eighth notes at a time, to give you the idea if that's what it is. But most of the time, you're going to feel 6/8 time in 2 or in 6. So they'll beam the eighth notes 3 eighth notes at a time. And that's what they're doing here. So it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 1. So let's see what we got. We got 2 lines long, treble bass clef, 1 flat in the key signature. It's in the key of F major. All the B's are B flat automatically, which means the hand position we use B flats instead of B's. And 6/8 time. Again, it's one hand at a time. So the left hand starts here. That puts the hand here. Remember the B flat. And the right hand starts here. That puts the hand here. The B flat. It's an F position. So it's 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3. Dotted quarter notes. You can just memorize if you want. I think it's a good idea. It's my opinion. The dotted note, whatever it is the same as 3 of whatever the next note down is. It's like a dotted whole note, and there are dotted whole notes. It's the same as 3 half notes. It doesn't matter what the time signature is. It's always that way. So a dotted quarter note is the same as 3 eighth notes. So that's what, here an eighth note gets a count, so a dotted quarter note gets 3 counts. It works out. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so I get the notes and the rhythms worked out. I can do it without hesitations, and I can do it without looking at the keyboard eventually. May take a few tries, but you get there if you'll stick with it. Then I think about the articulation. Here you can lift up for the phrasing. 1 2 3 see. Lift up. Just a little, like taking a breath. Okay, you're just cutting the note at the end of the phrase a little bit short so you can lift up. Then the dynamics. FF, fortissimo, very loud. And they put the FF under the staff. Typically, they'll put the dynamic between the staves, and it applies to the melody wherever it is. Here, they got other stuff in there. And when that happens, sometimes they'll put the dynamic somewhere else. It could be above or below or wherever. So it's very loud, very heavy. Let the wrist collapse a little bit. Don't tense up and start. Let the wrist collapse. You're just very heavy. You can let it wrist collapse on every note. Boom, boom, boom. Because this is slow. Largo. What I just said that it is really slow. Adagio is slow, largo is really slow. It's the overall feel of it. Don't drag it. That doesn't work on piano. Piano is a percussive instrument. An instrument like a violin or a clarinet where they can sustain the notes, you can get away with going really slow because you can control that. You can actually swell the note itself, get louder and softer within the note. In piano, you just play the note. That's it. It just dies away until you play the next note. So don't go too slow. Here's 1 2 3 1 2 3. I mean this one, that's fine, except these dotted quarter notes are going to want to speed it up a little bit because you don't 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. I mean the eighth notes might sound okay, but the dotted quarter notes are, let it flow. Don't go too slow here. Largo or not, don't go too slow. Another instrument it would sound much better on. It can help a lot of times when you go slow like this. If you'll feel the beat, you can let the wrist collapse a little bit on each beat. Just feel it. Some people will nod their head a little bit on each beat. Don't nod your head a lot, it gets to be distracting. But if you want to do that, 1 2 3. I'm exaggerating it so you can see it better, but really it's just a little motion here. If you want to feel it on each beat to keep a steady beat going, yeah. Otherwise, you'll start out slow, 1 2 3, 4. And by the time you get to the second line, you're 1, 2, 3, 4. You sped up. Because we have a natural speed we want to go. And when we go slower than that, you'll want to speed up. When you go faster than that, you want to slow down. So you got to learn to keep that steady beat, that metronome inside you going at the same speed all the time. And it's hard sometimes to do that. It really is. So keep that going and let the wrist claps a little bit if you need to. You can wiggle your toes or whatever you need to keep a beat going. That's all right. 1, 2, 3. I let the wrist claps on each beat. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2. 2. 2. 2, 3. 2. 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's my Largo for now. Give me a few cups of coffee or glasses of wine or whatever time of day it might be, and it could change. Even here, you still get the natural accents. 1, 2, 3, 3. Feel them again. The dotted quarter notes come on them, but the others, the 1, 2, 3. Still feel the natural accents, even going slowly. When you go slow, you're not feeling it in 2. A lot of times at 6/8 time, you'll feel it in 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. When it goes really slow, you're actually feeling 6 beats in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, okay. Now in between the stabs, they have the word cantabile, another Italian word, which means in a singing style, as in a cantar is a song, that's a cantabile is like singing. That's kind of hard to do on piano. But you have to imagine the piano singing. Well, good luck with that. I'm going to need a couple glasses of wine for that one. But the idea is it should sound like somebody is singing this in a singing style. Good luck with that. Let's play this together slowly and check the notes and the rhythms. I'll give us 6 counts. You do the singing style. I'm just going to play notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 5, 6. 5, 6. 1, 2, 5, 2, 5, 6, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, off.